Hi YouTube, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've come back with another video, guys. As you saw in the title, today I'll be sharing with you, or I will be giving you some tips on how did I manage to pass my driving license. If it's your first time to stop by, I'm called Nasi and I do live in South France, so don't hesitate to click that red button by subscribing to my channel. So guys, let's go ahead. So guys, first of all, we shall go with the books. Once you got a driving school, when you pass your theory, they give you the books. Actually, this is the book which they gave me from the driving school, which has all the signposts, what I'm supposed to follow while I'm driving, all those, etc. So, and I got this book. I purchased this book from Amazon. This book has everything, as you can see. This video is not sponsored by the company. I'm just sharing my honest tips which help me out to pass my driving license. This book has everything you need to pass your driving license. So actually you need this. You can order this from Amazon. And for those of you who are English speakers but you're living here in France, a friend of mine, she offered me this book. She bought this from Amazon. It is in English and it has all the explanation in English. So I used to read this plus this so that I may understand correctly. So first of all, you need to read the books. Each and everything what you need to pass your permit is included in here. Let's go to the driving license. So, right now, guys, before you get ready for your exams, you need to drive for 20 hours. When you got a driving school, they give you this type of the book, whereby it is included what you're supposed to do within these 20 hours. And it has 5 competences. These 5 competences, guys, you need to finish them at the end of the 20 hours of driving. But in my case was different, because when I used to gather driving school, we used to repeat the same things, and I finished the 20 hours when I've not yet passed the 3rd competence. And remember guys, these driving schools, they're just business. They just want to make money out of you. So what we did, I came back at home. I told my husband that I've finished, or I've completed my 20 hours, but I've not yet completed my 5th competence. So what we did was we changed the driving school. Tip number 1, when I was ready for my driving test, my teacher, the monitor, was sitting behind in the back seat, and the examiner was sitting close to me in the front seat. So guys, the first tip, you need to make sure these people, they're in security. What do I mean? They have to attach their sitting belt. You need to check that. Second, you need to check the side mirrors. If you can see behind of the car, you need to check also the driving mirror, whereby you can observe each and everything. So you need to regulate them according to your size, and also you need to regulate the car seat so that you may be comfortable while you're driving. So once these people, they're in security, that can help you to acquire 3 points free of charge, because you have assured them that they are in the safe hands. So I remember when I entered in the car, I regulated each and everything. Then I asked the examiner to put on his sitting belt plus my teacher, and when they were ready, also me, I was ready. Then I asked the examiner that I'm just waiting for your orders. He said yes, if you feel we are okay, we've attached ourselves, we can go. So that gave me 3 points. Guys, you don't have to forget this. You need to be assured that they are in security before you start. Second tip, you need to listen to the instructions. This examiner, they observe each and everything. So guys, you need to be really, really very careful. For example, if he tell you the next stop, you take right or you take left, you need to know exactly where is your right, where is your left. So you need to listen very, very, very careful. And also you need to keep on observing exactly what is happening on the main road, because I remember when I took off, he told me to take my right. So you need to know where is your right, you need to know where is your left. So I took my right, and before you take your right, you need to observe to see if there's not any car which is coming. Then you need to put your indicators, then you can go. So listening to what they are saying is really very important because it can make you to pass. Tip number 3, you need to keep on observing side mirrors and driving mirror. Why? Because here in France, observing that, I don't know, I think it's everywhere, it can help you to acquire 3 points. What do I mean observing? Like, I'm driving, every 5 seconds, driving mirror, side mirror, then front, left, right, front, left, right, front. So this can help you to acquire those 3 points just by checking most of the time and also reading the information. It's really very important. So I'll add here a video to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Like, so I achieved those 3 points just like that. So you need to be really observant. So tip number 4, guys, I don't know if I've already said this, but reading this book is very important because when you're doing your exams, there's mechanical questions which they will ask you and you need to know them by heart. In French we call them par cœur. What do I mean? For example, when I was doing my test, he asked me to open the bonnet to show him where I add or where I can add the water to cool down the engine. So because I knew that, I showed him. He asked me also to show him where I can add water to clean the mirrors. I showed them. And also he asked me where do I add the oil in the car. So I showed him that. And also he asked me to try and see if the pressure in the tires was enough, because always it's indicated here in front where there's the driving, where there's the steering. If you open there, there's the number whereby it is indicated the pressure of the car. So if you don't know where it is, that can make you to lose 3 points. So you need to read all the mechanic questions, and a good thing at a driving school, when they give you the book, it is included exactly which type of car you're going to use. For example, for me, by then I used Zoe, and my book had a Zoe car which is designed, and all the mechanic and everything was included. So I was just reading this book. So you need to make sure you cram everything, because they may ask you any type of question, mechanic question, and you need to be ready to answer. So guys, listening to the instructions, this is where it comes from. So I was on the highway and we were on the roundabout. Actually, this roundabout had 5 exits. So I turned the first round, it did not say anything. I continued the second. When we were halfway the second, he told me to take the 4th exit. So I took this 4th exit. That's where listening to the instructions is very important. I took the 4th exit. From there we went like 2 minutes of driving. He told me to park in between 2 cars in the reverse way. So I did that, but the only tip also, you're not supposed to touch the pavement. Once you touch the pavement, you're out. So I did my thing slowly, but you don't have to forget to put the indicator. And I parked in between these 2 cars, and after he told me to go out of the parking, I indicated. Also they came in and they attached their sitting belts. Then I had to leave the parking, and I got my 3 points from there. So listening to the instructions, really it can help you, and it can help you a lot not to mess up with what he's telling you. So guys, another tip which helped me out, I used to go at a driving school, and when I was at home I used to check out here on YouTube tips on how to pass the driving license. There's too many videos and too many channels here on YouTube. They help me out, like in terms of parking, in terms of roundabouts, who can go fast, which we call priority advert, who can go fast. So guys, you need to watch videos on YouTube. There are too many. So watching those videos and going at a driving school, comparing to what I saw, what I'm seeing, and what was being told. So this helped me out a lot to pass my driving license. So guys, last let me just show you how the certificate looks like and how do they give the points actually when you're doing your exams. So this favorable means you've passed actually, and if you get your results when this is red means you've failed. And as you can see close here, I got 27 points out of 30 because you're supposed to pass your driving license at least minimum with 20 points, so I got 27. So this is how they give the points. As you can see here, there is E. E means elimination, whereby that shows that you're out. If you put here across, means your exams, they are cancelled. So whereby there's this a little bit of light red where it is written 0, as you can see, that means if you put there across means you got 0 points, but you're not eliminated. Where there's 1 means you got 1 point, and 2 where there's yellow means you get 2 points. If you put across there means you got 2 points, and if we give you where there's green, those are 3 points. As you can see, the way I was telling you guys here, so guys, as I told you, you can acquire 3 points just like that in the beginning, just to make sure that the examinator and your teacher, they are in security. This is what I meant. As you can see close, you need to make sure they're in security before you take off. So as you can see, they give me only actually 2 points. So I acquired those 2 points because I asked them to put their seating belt, and whereby I was saying you need to turn all the time, every 5 seconds, driving mirror, side mirror, you turn. Here they gave me 3 points and so on. So that is how the certificate looks like if you've passed your exam. So guys, I hope this video is not too long for you, but let me hope you've learned something out of it. And if you're new to my channel, please welcome. Don't hesitate to click that red button by subscribing to my channel. And if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for the love and support. See you in my next video. Bisous.